This is the Kiwi Ears Altruva, a full-sized open-back headphones that claims to offer audiophile level sound for just $70. Now, open backs are usually very pricey, but this one comes at a budget-friendly price point. So the question is, can it deliver? Stick around. You might be surprised. How's it, TOB family? Welcome to yet another episode of our videos. Today we're going to be discussing one of the newest products from the Kiwi Ears, and that is the Kiwi Ears Altruva open back headphones. A huge shout out to Kiwi Ears for sending this to me. I appreciate you guys. Check out their website in the description for this product and a lot more. Released in July of 2025, the price is $69 US, and that is equivalent to 1,211 South African rands, 95 Canadian dollars, and 51 British pounds. Some of its specs include a 15mm dynamic drivers, a detachable dual 3.5mm audio connector, a very lightweight frame, and their signature open back design. So in today's review, we're going to be diving into what could be the most affordable gateway into the world of open back headphones. So what exactly is an open back headphone? Now, unlike a closed back headphone that seals your ears and blocks sound, the open backs let air and sound pass through the ear cups. Now what you get is a much more natural and spacious soundstage. It's like listening to speakers in a closed, sound treated room, instead of just sound that's like it's in your head or you're in a closed box. But here's the trade-off. Because they are open, they do not block out outside noise. So whatever you're listening to, anyone around you can hear exactly what. That is why they're not ideal for public spaces or for commuting. Instead, they're perfect for home listening, for mixing, mastering, or anyone who's just chasing that natural sound. And that is why open back headphones cost more, because they require a precise tuning and build quality that just gets that balance. So when you open up the box, this is what you find. A manual for how-to directions, always read them. A dual detachable 3.5mm audio braided cable. A 6.35mm TRS connector. Extra ear pads, and the Kiwi Ears Altruva. The first thing you will notice is the weight. It is super lightweight considering the size, mostly made of metal and plastic, with the Kiwi Ears branding everywhere just in case you missed it. The headband's metal frame is strong and the leather strap extender is very comfortable. The ear cups swivel freely and they are large enough to cover your ears completely. Earmuffs are soft and comfortable if you have to use them for a long time. The ear cups allow air and sound to go right through them, and that is the whole idea of the open back headphones. Now fit-wise, they clamp lightly. I wouldn't call them tight, but they sit securely. These are the kind of headphones you can wear for hours without much fatigue. All in all, great fit. Thank you for watching the video up till this point. I just want to remind you to click on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Thank you. Can I let it go? We're running from the past, wanting to be sure.
Chaos in my mind, constant deja vu. But every time, it comes back to you.
So how do they perform? First thing that jumps at you is the soundstage. It is wide, it is airy, feels like the instruments are spread out all around you. If you're gaming with this or listening to orchestra music with this, it is really going to be very immersive, like you were in it. That's what it sounds like. Now the tuning of this leans towards the natural, but also I would say slightly towards the mids and the treble. The vocals are very clear, like in your face, very clear, and the bass is present but not heavy. So if you're looking for a heavy bass, this is not the one. But if you're looking for clarity and great separation of sound, perfect. The details that this picks up, it's very impressive for $70. Picks up those little nuances in the sound that you listen to that usually the closed back headphones will just smear past and things. It picks up those little nuances in sound. It is very impressive, very good. I like it. I really do. Great sound. All right, let's talk pros. Now, my first pro definitely going to be the soundstage. I mean, if you've gone to watch one of these stage productions, and you were sitting down in front, that is what it feels like, right? You hear the sound very clear. Everything that is said, you hear. It's like standing on stage with these people doing the production and everything. You hear everything, but it's not boomy. It is very clear, very airy, great natural sound, very good soundstage. That is my first pro. Now my second pro is the lightweight of this. This is super lightweight. You put it on your head and you put it on, you don't feel the grip on your head. It's not very heavy, like you feel like you're carrying something and you can make quick turns or something, or quick head turns. No, it is very lightweight, very comfortable. If you're using the other earmuff, the velour earmuff, if you're using that, it is very comfortable. You can use this for a very long time. So yeah, comfort and lightweight, my second pro. Now my third pro is the clear mids and highs. It is very good. I think, well, most people that use the open back headphones usually use them for mastering and for sound editing and all that stuff. Reason being, the mids and the highs are very clear. Sound is properly separated. You can hear even the slightest nuance in the sound. That is my third pro, clarity. All right, let's talk cons. And I feel like the cons cannot be helped, but it is a con, right? Now, the first con for me is the sound leakage. You cannot use this in public places. You cannot be in the taxi or in the bus or something and you put this on. If you're commuting or anything, you can't use this in public spaces because everything you're listening to, everybody else would hear. That's just the design, sound leakage. So for me, that is my first con. Can be helped. Now, my second con, I think, is just personal to the brand. I feel like this is a little bit bulky. It is not portable. It is not something we can just fold up and, you know, put in a little bag or put in our pockets or something and walk around. This is really quite bulky and you cannot, you know, can't fold it. So yeah, so that is just a personal design thing for me. I think maybe Altruva, the Kiwi Ears, should have, you know, made this into something you can fold. Just change the design a little bit. It's a bit too bulky. That is my second con. Now, for $70, would I buy the Altruva? Yes, I would. Now, if you are looking for an entry point into open back headphones, this is a good solid point to start. Now, it's not going to replace the $500 Sennheiser or Hyperman, but it will give you a real taste into that open back magic. Now just remember something, these are meant for indoor quiet listening, not for commuting and for office use. So if that fits your lifestyle, then I would say get the Altruva. Get it. It's a great choice. Now don't forget to check the description for all the details you need if you want to get one of these. Okay? Now until next time, take care.